Mental Monday. I know it's not a Monday. My wife gets mad at me when I do Mental Mondays on a Wednesday. I was really busy yesterday and the day before. I did not get to do Mental Monday. I apologize. So, anyways, I just want to give you two quick observations. One will lead into two. Number two is the mental part of this, why it's a Mental Monday. So number one would be wrestlers who struggle to get off bottom were not able to push the pace or anything like that, right? And so obviously, and I'm not obviously not talking about one guy's way better than the other guy. We're talking two guys, relatively even skill level, close match, but one guy is significantly worse on bottom. He can't get out of there, or obviously one guy could be significantly better on top. That's going to be a real hindrance towards winning the match. Okay, so when I talk about the next thing, I guess I'll have the caveat that they can get off bottom, right? They're a good bottom wrestler. Because if they can't, that's going to be an issue. So number two would be something we talk about a lot, and that's we talked about the mental aspect of like focusing on what you're doing really closely, and how thinking about other things will lead to a more negative performance. So I saw this so many times at state, and here's how I saw it. So many times when guys try to hang on to leads, bad things happen. Because just think about this. When you're trying to hang on to a lead, what is happening? You're thinking about how many points can I give up? How much time is left on the clock? You're thinking about a lot of things that aren't really like, hey, what am I doing? I'm wrestling right here. How do I wrestle this person? Okay. Then the other factor there is lots of times people have significant differences in their offensive skill level and defensive skill level. So if you have the lead, right? If you're protecting a lead, by definition, you have the lead. If you've gotten the lead, it's likely because maybe you got lucky, but there's a good chance you have some significant offensive skills. So you scored your points by using your offensive skills, and when it's your offense versus their defense, there's a difference there. Then all of a sudden you go on defense, you're not as good at defense, and you're giving up a whole bunch of points because you're preventing it, right? Whereas if you're the losing wrestler, you got nothing to lose. You're already losing. So you're thinking, shoot, I got to freaking get going. How do I score points on this dude? I got to try my single leg. I got to try my high crotch. I got to get to an underhook. I got to throw him. I got to turn. I got to do something. Okay. You're thinking in this manner. And so that's really all that matters. It's really that simple when you break it down. So when the guys get the lead and they're trying to hang on to the lead, they're thinking about things that aren't wrestling things. They're thinking about the score. They're thinking about the time. Okay. Think about how many stall calls they have left to give up before the guy ties it up. And when you're losing, you're just thinking about how do I score some freaking points? Let me just get one or two on the board. Let me get a takedown. Then I'm going to let you go. I'm going to try to get another takedown. I'm going to try to turn you. I'm going to try to do these things. So I saw so many wrestlers losing matches because they didn't stay focused on what they were doing. They diverted from the game plan that got them the lead. They tried to hang on. Guys, hanging on doesn't ever work. Now, it's been many years since I watched football. Maybe this is a bad analogy because I don't watch football, so you guys can crap on me if this is a bad analogy. But I always remembered when I was younger and I watched football, and the one team was leading, and they would try this, what do they call it? Dime or nickel defense or prevent defense. And it seemed to never work. And it's like, okay, you coaches are paid millions of dollars, and I'm a freaking Joe Schmo about football. That doesn't work. Doesn't work. That defense sucks. Like, stop doing that. Like, you literally gave up 3 points this entire game. And now there's 2 minutes left, and you've given up 10 points. Like, isn't this obvious? This doesn't work, dum-dums. Like, what are you doing here? You get paid millions of dollars. You can't figure this shit out. Like, give me a freaking break here. Hello, McFly. So, stop trying to prevent the loss. Just go win. If you got a lead, most likely you're better than the other person. There's a reason you have more points than them. Just keep doing whatever you're doing. Focus on what's at hand. Focus on the wrestling. Think about that. Don't think about the clock. Don't think about, I can give up 2 more takedowns. Stop thinking about that stuff. That stuff is not conducive to you winning wrestling matches. Saw way too much of that at the high school state tournament. It was obviously sometimes it worked in our favor, right? If our guy was the one losing there, but Unfortunately, there's a few times where our guys tried to hang on and they came up a little short because they shouldn't have been hanging on. They should have been wrestling. So that's all I got for you guys today. Mental Monday. Obviously, you guys know I'm Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning FRL. So Aaron about the California call. I already talked about that yesterday. Missed it. I was on FRL. Talked about that yesterday morning. I flipped out this morning because Shane Sparks wasn't getting my argument. Super annoying. Um, and what else I got? I got FRL one more day tomorrow. I'm going to be on Flow all weekend, Conference Wrestling Weekend. We got Big 10s, Big 12s, Pac-12s, EIW. We got all of them. Okay. We got summer camps. Sign up for summer camps. We got high school wrestling starting March 7th. Tons of dudes signing up. Max had 76 people at his open house last night. Jeez. Jordan Newman had a full house too. I saw his Instagram down there in Frank. We are right. If you listen, if you live in the state of Wisconsin and you're close to an AW and you're not business, I don't know what you're doing. Really, I really don't. 16 state champs, 79 placers. Hey Josh, AWA in Green Bay it is just for high school kids, but guess what? I bet if you're not a high school and you want to show up, I bet they're gonna say, come on in. So go tell Coach Josh I said what's up. I'm out of here.